Y'all, this content been contenting, okay? Stories been coming out left and right, and we gonna get into every little juicy bit. Let go. And I'm catching feelings, baby. What's up, beautiful people? It's Hershey Sunday, and I'm back with the scoop. Now, we do got a lot to get into, but I wanted to start the show off by giving attention and commemorating the victims of 9/11, their family and friends, who also have been affected by their loss. Now, TMZ goes on to report something fascinating, that 2 more people have been identified since the attack on 9/11. It says here that on Friday, they made the announcement that a man and a woman's remains have been identified. Their names have been withheld via the family's request, but it says it marks the 1,648th and 1,649th victim to be identified. Now, remember, in total, 2,753 New Yorkers perished on 9/11. So that's still a lot of people that needs to be identified. So sending prayers to the victims, family, and friends who are still hoping that their loved ones are able to be identified during this time. And also just sending condolences to everyone affected by 9/11. Moving on. Now, in vanilla extract news, my favorite Bonnie and Clyde couple who done got locked up, okay, behind the slammer, Todd and Julie Chrisley, they may be coming home a little bit early, okay? Free my homies till it's backwards. Says here under Hollywood Unlocked via page 6 that they obtained prison records from Todd. He was sentenced to 12 years, okay? Julie was sentenced to 7 years for tax fraud and evasion. Says here that he is now going to be released January 22nd of 2033, and she will be released October 19th of 2028. So looks like 14 months short of her 70 years, and it looks like he'll have like 2 years or so shortened from his original 12-year sentence. How y'all feel about that? I want them to come home. Like, yes, they broke the law. Who doesn't? No, I'm just playing. But like, I want them to come on home. Okay, put something on their books. Bring my homie Todd back. Okay, I loved him. I just thought he was so hilarious, and I loved how he treated his grandbabies. I just loved it. Moving on. Now, in Brown Sugar Excellence, Quinta B, aka Quinta Brunson, has won an Emmy. Okay, she has won an Emmy. She's an Emmy winner. Okay, lead actress in a comedy series for Abbott Elementary Girl Go. Okay, from he got money. He got money to this. I am so excited to see her progress. Keep going, Brown Sugar. Let's move on. Now, from throwing your man in the bathtub because he cheated on you, from throwing a bouquet, baby, Kimberly Elise is married now. We want to congratulate this queen. You all know Kimberly Elise, seasoned actress, and looks like she tied it out with a young man named George McCrary. Look at them all in love. I'm so happy for them. Congratulations goes to these two. And we got more chocolate, but this time it's cookies and cream. Robin Roberts marries her longtime partner, Amber Lang. Now, I know that they've been together forever. She talks about her all the time. I follow Robin Roberts because I just live for her, but they just recently tied the knot. We're sending congratulations to them as well. Now, on the other side of the coin, baby, these nuptials allegedly ain't nuptian. Says here through the site Uncut that Teyana Taylor and husband Iman Shumpert have been quietly separated for months, allegedly. Now, they're saying that they got news of this 2 months ago, but they didn't post it. And I can understand because, people be going through stuff. But hold on. Now it's talking chatter about him Tootsie rolling around with another woman and she posting stuff. And now, quiet as a cat. I saw this, and obviously, until I saw the other story, didn't really say anything because allegedly they both like to dibble and dabble in the lakes of Minnetonka. If you catching my drift, this is the alleged other woman. But so I was like, I'm gonna mind my business because, baby, I'm gonna mind my business. Okay, I won't yuck your yum. Y'all be doing stuff, trace much, if you catch my drift, and that ain't none of my business. But allegedly, they've been separated. So is there trouble in paradise, allegedly? Y'all let me know in the comments section. Moving on. Now, more news about Tyrese and this situation involving the Breakfast Club interview. If you haven't seen what all went on, please look at my previous video. He went on there, in short, and when he was under the influence of mental health medication, he said some things, obviously, that was very hurtful to both Charlamagne, DJ Envy, and DJ Envy's wife. Caused a lot of back and forth, And now Tyrese is in tears talking about how hurt he was, of how he was treated, and that, in quote, it took everything in me to stay in that seat. Now, Scoops, what do you think? Now, having both worked with mental health patients and also dealing with mental health in regards to my own personal family, it is very hard because they are not in their right state of mind, but they are saying these things that can be so hurtful that it messes with your own mental health. So let me know if you've dealt with that, and how do you deal with that? Are you more on Tyrese's side, or do you understand more of what DJ Envy and what Charlamagne and DJ Envy's wife are feeling? Everyone's feeling, in my opinion, are valid in this particular incident, but you let me know what you think in the comment section. Moving on. Now, in piss poor news, baby, you got to watch everybody around your kids. I know that we often say, hey, watch these men around these young girls and these young boys, but watch the women too. And it's coming more and more to light because a lot of these older women are disgusting. Former Dance Mom star Abby Miller, y'all know she was the one who ran the school yelling at everybody with that terrible blowout, saying on this show, she was on this podcast, Sophia with an F, saying, oh, that's my downfall. I like the high school football players. She 57 years old, talking about somebody still like them. You nasty. These are children. These are children. Old enough to be your youngest grandbaby. These are children. The audacity. And you know what? She said it without blinking an eye. Watch these people around your kids. I'm telling you, it's disgusting. I'm disgusted. Moving on. And Lord, speaking of kids, the Pied Piper of FTK, Brian McKnight, goes on to wish his stepson a happy birthday by saying, you are the son any man can only hope for. Brian McKnight has 3 other previous children, biological kids. But every time he gets a chance, every time he turns over and looks at his non-black wife, he thanks the Caucasian heavens above that he is not or no longer affiliated with the black community, allegedly. He goes on to just hype up this, stepson. And it's good you love your stepkids, but why do you, it's like he loves hurting, actively doing jabs and digs at his biological children that he shared with a black woman. Y'all let me know what you think in the comment section. Moving on. Let me tell you something, okay? Don't try Uncle Steve about his woman. I would say this now, and I got this from Neighborhood Talk. It's all on the blogs. You can look it up. He goes into detail defending Marjorie, his wife, saying that stop calling her a gold digger. Stop calling her, a man stealer, because his marriage was already messed up. The divorce was finalized at that time, and he met her after the fact. And also, when they got together, he ain't had nothing. He goes on, and I believe this, he goes on to not only say he didn't have anything, but when they got together and got married, he was hit with tax evasion. Not tax evasion, but somebody was stealing from him, saying that they were going to pay his taxes, ended up stealing the money, and he owed over $22 million in taxes, and she helped build what they have today. And so he was like, I'm going to stick beside her. And he was defending her. Auntie Marjorie, what you doing to Uncle Steve like that? You know what? I like that. I like that in you. That's how you defend your woman. It is what it is. When it comes to marriage, we can all speculate, but it's very much a spectator sport unless you are the person in said marriage. So what are y'all thoughts about this? Y'all let me know, but hold on. We got more Steve news. Let's talk about this too. Now, child, Shirley Strawberry is surely in the jam now after the video calls of her talking to her estranged husband have been leaked about her talking about Steve and Marjorie. Now, she goes on the show to apologize, right? She was basically saying in the call, like, oh, Steve was winded when he going up the stairs and his back wide. And she didn't say that. I did. But allegedly, like, oh, he's scared of Marjorie and we probably wouldn't even be in his house if she was around. And Steve goes on to say, listen, when the devil is piling stuff on you, he really be laying it on thick like my mustache. And, we a family and this, that, and the third. And he pretty much is tired of all of this. He pretty much is done. Okay. Now, is she going to keep her job after this? What y'all think? I'm pretty sure she going to keep her job, but you ain't in the inner circle no more. I don't care what a person try. You ain't in that inner circle no more. And Marjorie definitely keeping them green hazel eyes on you, sis. Whoever leaked that was real messy too. Real messy. But y'all let me know what you think in the comment section. All right, beautiful people, that's all we have for tonight's show. Thank you so much for tuning in. Go ahead and subscribe. Hit that subscribe and follow button. Don't forget to like, share, follow, and comment for more content. And as always, I'm Hershey Sunday, and I'm back with the scoop. Peace.